Resist the temptation to do the easiest task first. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I guess this is something we've all been tempted by. You know what I mean, like you have a lot of tasks to complete, but instead of tackling the most important and significant ones first, you tend to go for the less significant ones, convincing yourself that this is more productive. Really, you're just putting off doing what really needs to be done. Brian Tracy encourages us all to tackle the most important and difficult tasks first, which is what he calls eating that frog. This is the key to be more productive, simply because those easy tasks will not contribute to you ultimately achieving your goals. Think on paper, written thoughts. This is a habit that I feel we should all learn to implement on a day-to-day basis. Studies show that an average person has anything around between 12,000 to 60,000 thoughts each day. So when you think about it, how can you possibly remember all that what you've been thinking? That's why it's important to start writing down your positive, inspirational and creative thoughts so that you can refer back to them at a later date. This is something that I personally have taken from this book, and it's helped me in a great way, as it used to be a common theme for me to find myself forgetting great ideas. You will find this method also helps with goal setting, because as Brian Tracy suggests, an unwritten goal is just a fantasy or an illusion. Planning is bringing the future into the present so that you could do something about it now. The big picture. I love this quote from Brian Tracy found in the book Eat That Frog. Brian Tracy is a big advocate for planning, and although there's a lot of things we cannot control in this world, you do have control over yourself and the choices that you make. By planning, it's almost like you're customizing your own future to your desired specification. So the choice is yours. Start thinking about what kind of life you want to be living in the next 5, 10 or 15 years. Some of the goals you may choose could take years of consistent work in order for you to achieve. So make that plan and start taking action now. Long-term thinking makes better short-term decisions. Stick to the plan. The emphasis here is on planning, and Brian Tracy makes that clear about the importance of it. When you plan, you have a bigger picture perspective, but it's key to remember that planning alone is not enough. You have to take action. However, without the plan, you could be wasting valuable time on tasks that will not get you any closer to achieving those goals. This is why a plan and action go hand in hand, because your plan should ultimately determine your short-term decisions. Think of a jigsaw puzzle. The completion of a jigsaw is the goal, and each individual piece is your short-term decisions. With this mentality, you will begin to realize how important each short-term decision is, rather than seeing it as something insignificant. And that is because you cannot complete the jigsaw with pieces from another puzzle or with missing pieces altogether. Better short-term decisions will compound into bigger, long-term goals being achieved. One of the most powerful words in all of time management is the word no. Let your no be no. If it's not part of the plan, then it's just not getting done. This is a mentality that a lot of successful people have because they understand the importance of being focused on the task at hand in accordance to their overall goal. Life always has a way to distract you from what you ought to be focused on. And when those distractions come, saying no is a must. There's only so much you can do on any given day. And by saying yes to something that wasn't part of your schedule, you're automatically saying no to something that should have been done. Instead, how about delegating that new task or simply offer to complete it on another day where you have some free time? Brian Tracy wants you to stay focused, keep working towards your goals, and don't allow others to get you off track. For more content like this, be sure to follow Better You in 2. Excuse me, mate. Got 2 minutes? Haha.